Look at this. Look at all the bottles and cans and the crap that people are leaving lying around. What is wrong with people? Why do we not care? You know, there's very little to kind of be happy about in the world at the moment. Why do we have to make what is beautiful full of our trash and rubbish and crap? What the Hey everyone, back out on the bike. Fancy bars are on, riding them, bags of stuff and everything. So this video is going to be my pandemic riding tips. Now I have got out on the bike, so please, before we carry on, if you haven't already, click subscribe, like the video if you're enjoying it, leave a comment, let me know what you're doing, what your tips and tricks and, you know, lessons learned are, and share it with everyone so that we can all kind of learn from each other and keep moving forward during what are the weirdest times I think any of us have ever lived through. Okay, so my first tip for riding during the pandemic and just generally surviving lockdown and everything is to just get out on the bike, get out for a walk, get out for a run, just get outside, no matter how much you really don't feel like it and how hard it feels and how demotivated you are. Just get out, just get outside, get some fresh air, and remember that the world we live in is still a beautiful place, no matter what's going on around us. Continuing on the just get out theme, if it's wet, horrible, dodgy, gross, and you're not too keen on taking out your road bike, but like me, you have a mountain bike sitting there not doing very much, why not take that out? Go and run some local bridleways or tracks and just go and explore more of your local area. I mean, it's awesome. I mean, I've been out 5 minutes, I'm already covered in mud, but unlike when I'm on the road bike feeling miserable because I'm wet and horrible, it's kind of the best part. Yeah, you could explore places that you just can't on your regular bike. And if you don't have a bike that's, you know, a mountain bike or gravel bike or something with nice chunky tyres, then just get out for a walk and explore your local footpaths and bridleways on foot. You might find some stuff that surprises you, you know, little gems on your doorstep that you never know existed. And I know I certainly do every time I try this. Tip number 2, why not make some smaller daily goals, just things to do, things to get you out the door, get you moving, get you out of bed. You know, even if your goal is just to get up, get dressed, make yourself some healthy food, that's a really, really positive thing to sort of focus on and a positive goal. If it's a cycling goal, maybe you could get out and explore some more of your local Strava segments. Maybe you could pick one that you want to get a PR on, you want to aim for a QOM or a KOM. You know, little tiny things, little goals that you can build on. And then we can all think about medium and longer term goals too. So it's really positive to think about what we actually want to do when things start improving. So pick some events, you know, pick some fitness goals, pick a holiday to be aiming for, anything that's going to make you happy when you think about it. So tip number 3, keep your exercise local. We're under a local lockdown situation here in the UK, so we can go out for exercise once a day, keeping it local. So I keep it local when I'm cycling, even though, I mean, you could easily in a day kind of go quite a long distance, and I have done a lot in the past, but I'm keeping my loops like close to home. So basically, if something went catastrophically wrong, if I had a crash or a massive mechanical that I couldn't fix, I could still get home with a sort of semi-reasonable time. And that's kind of how I'm viewing the local concept. So my main tip for local riding, right, is why not mix it up? If you've got a favourite local loop that you always tend to ride in the same direction, why not ride it the other way around? I did that yesterday for the first time, and it was like on my favourite local loop. I thought, well, I'm just going to ride it backwards, and it was like a totally different ride. Absolutely fantastic. Other things you can do is go and explore those little roads you've not ridden before, preferably if you've got a gravel bike or a mountain bike and live somewhere like this, but just mix it up. It's a bit better. Check out the view. Woo. So pretty. Anyway, tip 4, pack a snack. I know most of you probably already do, but if you don't, try it. You can have a bit of a breather, a little bit of a snack. I sometimes bring a cup of tea with me. I've actually got a cup of tea in my travel cup instead of a second water bottle. I am not having a picnic. I am literally stopping for a couple of minutes to have a slurp of tea and a bite of something. In most cases it's going to be little saurine bars because these are awesome. Sometimes I bring an actual cake. It's not a picnic. I mean, anyone who wants to say that's a picnic can just do one, frankly. Stopping halfway through a ride to have a bit of a breather and a chill out and a bit of a mental refresh is far more beneficial than just smashing on and knackering yourself out, in my opinion. We all need to stop and admire the scenery from time to time, because after all, look at it, it's still gorgeous. It's another one of my favourite Devonian views along the valleys. Ooh, so I've been up and down a load of those today, which has been good. The hills are kind of brutal, got to go up that one next and then I'll be home. But my my final tip, going back to the first one really, is you know, exercise and life during lockdown and during the pandemic is just get out, just get outside, get out in the fresh air, get out riding. If you cycle, go out for a ride. I mean, this is the A30. This is like the main road through East Devon, and there's no traffic. There are no cars. It's amazing. So get out and enjoy it while there's not much traffic on the roads. But I don't think I've ever seen the A30 this quiet. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. And I've just ridden all the way up a big long chunk of it, and it's been fab. So take the opportunity to ride sections of road that you wouldn't normally ride because they're just too busy, because they're not at the moment. So just get out, ride, have fun, be outside, see nature, just appreciate the beautiful world that we still have and the place you have within it, because not everything's bad.